This video will be a full tour and documentation of this 2007 Toyota Avalon Limited. This Avalon is painted in Phantom Gray Pearl. This car does have smart key access, whereby if you have the key fob on you, you're able to lock and unlock the vehicle via the door handles. So right now it's unlocked. Just push this button to lock it, and then just tap the back of the door handle and it unlocks. On the driver's door panel, you have the reflector light, some storage, speaker for your sound system. Got your power window controls, power door lock control, and the controls for your two-person memory driver seat. This one has the light gray interior color scheme, and the limited trim comes standard with perforated leather seats. Both front seats are fully power adjusted, and the driver's seat also has power adjustable thigh support as a part of the limited trim. Now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine. On the key fob, you got the buttons for lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. And to start, it does have push button ignition, so just make sure the key fob is in the vehicle, then put your foot on the brake and hit this button. The full-size Toyota Avalon is the Toyota Marquis flagship sedan. It debuted for 1995 as a replacement for the North American market Toyota Cressida, and as of the 2021 model year, the Avalon is currently in its 5th generation. Since four-door sedans, especially full-sized ones, have been dwindling in popularity for some time now in favor of crossovers and SUVs, and thus many automakers have been discontinuing their full-size sedan offerings as of late, I personally think it's pretty cool that Toyota is still offering one in the Avalon, and having been last redesigned for 2018, a pretty up-to-date and competitive one at that. This 2007 model we have here represents the Avalon's 3rd generation, which was produced for model years 2005 through 2012. It rides on a modified version of the front-wheel drive-based Toyota K platform, which is also used by the mid-sized Toyota Camry and the Lexus ES. Throughout its run, the 3rd generation Avalon received 2 facelifts, including a minor one for 2008 and a more substantial one for 2011 that gave it entirely new front and rear fascias, among other updates. 4 trim levels for the 2007 Avalon are available, starting with the base XL, followed by Touring, XLS, and the range-topping Limited like we have here. The sole powertrain combination across the entire 07 Avalon range is a 268 horsepower 3.5-liter V6 engine and a 5-speed automatic transmission. The 2007 Avalon is also front-wheel drive only. The Touring trim does offer a sport-tuned suspension. Competitors for the Avalon in 2007 included other full-size sedans like the Hyundai Azera, Chevrolet Impala, Buick Lucerne, the Dodge Charger and Chrysler 300 platform siblings, the Ford Crown Victoria and Mercury Grand Marquis pair, and the Ford 500 and Mercury Montego pair. The flagship full-size Avalon sits at the top of Toyota's 2007 four-door sedan lineup, above the mid-size Camry. The instrument cluster houses 4 analog gauges, including your temperature gauge, your tachometer, speedometer, and fuel gauge. And via this button right here, you can toggle between, in this little display right here, odometer, trip A, and trip B. It has a 4-spoke design, leather and wood, multifunctional steering wheel. There are comfort grips all around the rim. On this side, you get your audio controls with your volume, seat track, and different modes. Right here are your climate controls, voice command button, and on the steering wheel is your cruise control stalk right here. The steering wheel is telescopic and tilt. Got the electronic releases for your fuel door and your trunk, and your power rear sunshade button. Air vent for the driver. Got your power mirror controls, brightness adjustment. Tweeter on the A-pillar. Got your exterior lighting stalk. And right here is your wiper stalk. Going down the center of the interior, you have a speaker up top. Right here is the large screen for your navigation and infotainment system. Passenger airbag indicator in there and digital clock. It's behind this glass panel. Air vents for the driver. Hazard light button. Now on either side you've got your dual zone automatic climate controls with your temperature for both sides, front and rear defrost along with heated mirrors, button for dual, your different modes, fan speed, then auto, fan off, air conditioning or circulation. And behind this cover is your radio head unit. And this JBL Synthesis premium sound system is absolutely incredible. The bass is absolutely ridiculous in an awesome way. That does have a CD player, as you can see. This cover right here reveals the set of controls corresponding to your display right here, which we will go over in a bit. Plus and minus to manually shift the transmission, or that wood grain along with the satin silver. You have 2 cup holders. Right here you got the controls for your multi-stage heated and cooled front seats. Behind this cover you have some storage along with a power outlet. And you got a center console with more storage and another power outlet. The glove box is lockable. Both sun visors do have vanity mirrors, lights, and sliders to adjust the brightness of the lights. There are grab handles at all 4 corners. Auto-dimming rearview mirror with a compass. Garage home link. Looking at the overhead console, you got a sunglass holder. Overhead lighting. Controls for your sunroof. Take a quick look at this infotainment right here. So central control right here, you push the middle for enter, and up, down, left, and right. Right now we're on the navigation map, so we'll scroll through. As you can see, plus and minus for zooming in and out, I believe. Yep. And then map, basically, this is a shortcut button that takes you to your navigation map. Menu, as you can see, takes your menu right here. Display, so you can turn the screen off, and the brightness. Your info. Trip information, just look at right here. There's a back shortcut button. And then you got a couple shortcut buttons for climate control, so as you adjust the climate control, it will come up on here. And then audio shortcut button. Here's your radio screen. And it'll turn the radio off, and then that's what it'll display. And now, we'll go ahead and take a look at the engine bay, but not before rolling down the driver's window, which is fully automatic. The vehicle's parking brake is foot operated. Standard on the Avalon Touring through Limited are these 17-inch 9-spoke alloy rims. The 2007 Avalon gets its power from a 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. It's a dual overhead cam 24-valve power plant that uses Toyota's dual variable valve timing with intelligence. And when it comes to power, it puts out 268 horses at 6,200 RPM. As for torque, it produces 248 pound-feet at 4,700 RPM. This engine is paired to a 5-speed automatic transmission with a manual mode, and the Avalon is front-wheel drive only for 07. Running on regular unleaded with an 18.5-gallon fuel tank, fuel economy estimates for the 2007 Avalon are 20 miles per gallon in the city and 28 mpg on the highway. The suspension is a front and rear McPherson strut setup, and stopping the car are disc brakes all around, with the front ones being ventilated. The Avalon Limited weighs in at about 3,595 pounds. As you saw earlier, the fuel cap is on the driver's side. The rear door panel has reflector light, storage, speaker for your sound system, tweeter, and your window switch. Reclining rear seat backs. Both front seats do have storage pockets on the backs. Got your air vents for the rear passengers. And there are coat hooks on both sides back here in addition to the grab handles. Got a folding rear center armrest with 2 cup holders, additional storage, and you've also got a lockable trunk pass-through. Dual exhaust. Push that button integrated into the tail light. The Avalon offers 14.4 cubic feet of trunk space. That will conclude this tour of this 2007 Toyota Avalon Limited. Thanks for watching.